I created 3 cutesy Halloween cards using a stencil, patterned paper, and die cuts. Hey everyone, it's Joy here and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you stopped to watch this video. I'm starting with the largest of the coffin nested or the nested coffins die from scrapbook.com. I am die cutting that from a 6x8 piece of white mixed media cardstock, running that through my die cut machine to get this ready to ink blend and stencil. I'm going to use Distress Oxide ink in Lost Shadow just to give this a non-white color, but I did want this really light. My color combinations for these cards are pink, orange, and black. I do have a little bit of gray, and I have 2 kinds of pink. Now I'm going to be using the super cute Batty stencil. This has 2 stencils in it, and I'm going to start by ink blending, and then we're going to do some stenciling with paste. I'm using Picked Raspberry Distress Oxide ink just to add these cute little like diamond looking shapes, like little stars, but they're diamond shaped. And because I wanted to bring in that darker pink. Then I'm going to lay the bats down, and we're going to use some Cloud Whip mixed with Flamingo Pops of Color. This is going to give this a nice soft pink color, and we can tint and make custom shade using our Cloud Whip. So I'm going to get some of this out on my surface. Actually, excuse me, I'm wrong. I did not use Flamingo for this. I used a Distress Oxide re-inker in Spun Sugar. I apologize. And I'm going to get that a nice blend on my work surface and get it the color that I want and the consistency. I'm also going to do a pretty thin layer. That way it will dry really quick. By the time I'm done with my other cards, I can come back to this and finish putting this card together. So let's do our stenciling with our Cloud Whip stencil paste here, or a mixed media paste. And then we're going to pull this back, and this is just going to have this nice soft pink bats everywhere. I think it turned out so cute. And then we have that darker pink. Now I am using the Nested Ghosts die. I have die cut the body from white cardstock and his cute little eyes and mouth. And then I am die cutting a spider web from the Spider Webs die, the largest one there, or the full-size spider web from white mixed media cardstock. And then I'm going to die cut the spider and his cute little eyes from black mixed media cardstock. I want to ink blend with Spun Sugar. I want the spider web to be pink. I thought that would be really cute, and this spider web is going to be on the ghost. So I'm just going to ink blend everything, and then I can pop out all of those pieces that I don't need for my spider web. Let's glue on his eyes and his mouth, and there is different shapes of eyes and mouth, I believe, in this die, but there is one for every size, and I think nested dies are fantastic. I picked this one. It fills up your A2 size card pretty good, but you can still see the background, and because I'm going to be using patterned paper, I want to be able to see that. I thought it would be fun to have this spider web down here below, and once this is dry, I will trim off the excess pieces so nothing is hanging over past the ghost. But I'm going to use my tweezers and some Artis liquid glue, and then I can just adhere this down, and then we will start onto our next card. I'm going to put all of my cards together at the end because I kind of like to do that when I'm making multiple cards. I kind of like to get some of the bigger things done and then put everything together. Then we have the Nested Pumpkins die along with the Happy Halloween banner die. I am using patterned paper from the Spooky Patterned paper from scrapbook.com. So I have this cute one for the pumpkin, and then I decided for the stem I'm just going to do a black cardstock. And then we have the Happy Halloween banner die. I'm going to die cut the banner piece that has like what would look like the string holding it up from black cardstock. And then I want to ink blend for the individual letters because then I get that more custom color. And again, I'm going to use the pinks because the pumpkin is orange, and I'm going to use pinks for this banner die, and it says Happy Halloween. So I'm going to pull those 2 pieces out of my black cardstock. This is the mixed media cardstock from scrapbook.com. And then I have a piece of the white mixed media, and I'm going to ink blend with sugar cube, spun sugar, and then picked raspberry. And I'm just going to ink blend on here so I can lay down my dies and just die cut them. And I don't have to try to ink blend each one of those little letters individually, because I think that would be kind of a nightmare. So I'm going to run that through my die cut machine, and those will be done. And we can glue those to the, I'm going to call it like the shadow banner piece. I'm also going to be using the Trick or Treat stamp set. I'm going to stamp the sentiment that says trick or treat and another one that says ghostly greetings. These are going to be for the ghost card and for the coffin card. The ghost card, I'm going to stamp that in picked raspberry, and the trick or treat for the coffin card is going to be orange, and I used carved pumpkin for that, Distress Oxide ink. I think I messed up on my inking there, so let's do that again. And then these do have coordinating dies, and I'm going to use those to die cut out my sentiments, of course. This is from scrapbook.com. This is, again, the Trick or Treat stamp set and coordinating die. I'm going to run those through my die cut machine. And now I have paper from the Willow Lane patterned paper. It's just this fun little like sparkly background with little stars, but it's kind of like that gray color. And I did that in a mini slimline so I can adhere the coffin to that. I did pop that up with foam adhesive, and then I have foam adhesive behind my sentiment. And I want to have it straight on. It felt so difficult because my coffin was crooked, but I think that's really cute. And then I'm going to use black pops of color to bring that black in and just add some dots all around the coffin. I think this card turned out so super cute and simple, but fun with the stencil paste and patterned paper, and I just love that. Okay, our next card is our ghost card. I have die cut, or I have patterned paper from the Spooky patterned paper, and I love all the little spider webs, and we're going to have our little ghost tilted a little bit. I want it to look like he's kind of fluttering or flying by on the card. And then I have the ghostly greetings. And actually, that was stamped in that carved pumpkin as well. That was not stamped in pink. I changed that to carved pumpkin. Then we have our spider. I'm going to pop out his little eyeballs and glue him on. And he'll be on there. And I don't want to cover up the center of that spider web. I think it's cute. So I am going to lay my sentiment down below that and the spider just a little bit above that. So let's place that down there. And again, trying to get that straight when my ghost was crooked was interesting. So let's put our cute little spider. He's got some foam adhesive. And then I'm going to come in with the Raspberry Kiss pops of color. So this is going to bring in that darker, brighter pink. And I'm going to add those along the patterned paper on the background. But I think that ghost is so cute. Okay, let's put our final card together. This is our pumpkin one, patterned paper again from the Spooky patterned paper. I like those little spider webs on the background, or excuse me, spiders. And then we have our stem that I'm going to adhere to the pumpkin. And this will also be popped up with foam adhesive. I don't think it'd be me if I didn't have foam adhesive behind something on my card. And I'm just going to center that. And then the Happy Halloween banner is going to go across the pumpkin. So I'm going to adhere the happy first. I'm just kind of spelling out the word happy on that background piece with glue. And then I can use my Pick Pro tool and just pop the letters right in place. It's so easy, so quick. And I love these banner dies. I think they're so much fun. And then the same thing for the Halloween. Again, this was ink blended with that picked raspberry Distress Oxide ink. I'm going to pop those out and then just add a little bit of glue. I think it was taking a second for some of those to come out of there. And then we have this really super cute banner. Let me know what you guys, which cards you guys like down below in the description. I think my favorite one is the ghost, because I like the spider web on him. I think he's really cute, but you guys let me know what you think, what your favorite one is. And yeah, if you have any of these nested dies, I think they're fantastic. Then you just get all the different sizes of the things that you like. I love these. I think they're so much fun. And I do have everything listed and linked for you guys below in the description. Let's finish gluing the Halloween. And then I will use the flamingo pops of color on this card, and I will do it on the background, not on the pumpkin. So it just brings in a little something extra. I just think these were fun, playful, kind of cutesy Halloween cards. Not everything needs to be spooky. Not everyone likes something spooky. And I think cutesy Halloween is really a lot of fun. Let's take a look at these up close. I think that one turned out so fun. Here's my favorite, that cute little ghost with the spider web and that cute little spider. And then of course we have our mini slimline. The other two were A2 sized. That is our fun coffin. Thank you guys so very much for stopping by and watching. I appreciate all of your support. I love having all of your comments. I enjoy responding to them, and I try to respond as much as possible. But thank you guys, and I hope you guys have a really wonderful day.